Good morning, Stampers. It's Teppy Schwartzel, and I'm with Arid Desert Designs. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I want to welcome all of you stampers and paper crafters out there for coming over and joining me. We've got a lot of stuff to go over today. Just want you to know that it is bonus days here at Stampin' Up! And during bonus days, you can earn a $5 coupon, and you have to have an email address for every $50 that you spend. So if you spend $50, you'll get a $5 coupon, and that can be spent in the month of August. And I believe, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, look at the dates. I think it goes through August the 3rd, but hold on just a second. Let me just pull it up here. There's so many days to remember. Whoops. Okay, it started July 1st and it goes through August the 3rd. And you can redeem those coupons from August the 4th through the 31st of August. Like I said, if you spend $200, then you get four $5 coupons, and excuse me, you will get an email, and in that email, for every $50 that you spend, you'll have a different coupon code to apply to whatever you order in August. So fantastic deal as always. Stampin' Up! Comes with some great deals and some fun products to work with. Okay, on to other business. If you decide that you want to purchase from me, and I would love to have you as a client, and I would love to spoil you with prizes and special tutorials that would be just for you. They wouldn't be anywhere else. If you decide that you would like to join me, I would love that. If you just want to become a customer, that's great too. And one of the things to know is that if you order anything under $150, please use this host code. And if you order $150 or over worth of products, then do not use this host code. Stampin' Up! Will give you all kinds of Stampin' rewards. Okay? So, today, just so you know, this is the 2020 August to December mini catalog. I cannot show it to you. I can only show you the cover. This will be going live on, also, I believe, on August the 4th to regular customers. One of the ways you can get this a month early is if you were to become a demonstrator. And there's all the information to becoming a demonstrator is on my website at ariddesertdesigns.com. Or if you have any questions, please either send me a private message or send me an email. I would be more than happy to answer your questions. If you'd like a catalog, please let me know. I will get one out to you ASAP. What I'm going to be doing today is out of the annual catalog, and that is the brand new catalog that just came out. When did it come out? July? Beginning of July, I think, to the general public. And I'm trying to find the video and I'm not seeing it. Hang on. I gotta make sure I'm there. I'm not. Hang on a second. Please don't tell me I lost internet, because nothing seems to want to work. Let's see if it's coming up. There it is. Okay, so it is. Yes, we're there. Okay, then make sure to turn the sound off. Okay, good. All right. So here's the annual catalog, and the products I'm going to be using today are from the lovely World of Good. And that's on page 24, 25, and I believe it goes to 26. And that includes the Beautiful World and also the world map dies. There are the dies. Some of the dies are in my bag, and these are the stamps. Okay, and these are out because these are what I'm going to use today. Now, the paper, absolutely gorgeous paper. And this is a specialty paper, and what that means is it has embossed, a lot of embossing on it. And I believe this is, where is it? Why don't they show it? Brass is the color for the embossing on this particular one. I love this. You can make so many masculine cards with this. I've used it quite a bit so far. I'd have to say that for the masculine cards, this is probably my favorite. For the feminine cards, I would have to say the peony set is my favorite. Okay, these are some of the papers, just to give you an idea of how gorgeous these are. Mossy Meadow, I think, is one of the colors. And then this is a new color, and this is called Misty Moonlight. I love this blue. It is stunning. And that's got some script on it. Isn't that pretty? That is, let's see what this, looks like France, Berlin, Austria, Hungary. Okay, and that's the other side. I'm not sure what color that is. That's Bumblebee. That's also a new color. And here's the other side of that. And then we have that. And I'm stuck to my packaging. And this is the other side. Oops, sorry. I hit the button and it... Okay, so those are the papers for the World of Good. Stampin' Up does such a great job on their designs. Don't know where they come up with it, but they do a fabulous job. Okay, so the card, like I said, the card design is going to be out of the World of Good. We will put that away. If you need an annual catalog, please let me know. I'll get one out to you as soon as possible. All right, so yesterday I did a video where I do Card Sketch Wednesdays, and the card sketch was how to expand the use of your designer series paper. I think a lot of us are afraid to use it because we're afraid we're not going to, we'll never see it again, which is quite possible because they don't always continue these papers. But I'm going to continue on in that venue with this particular card design, and I will also remind you as to how I cut the paper. One of the things it does, by cutting the designer series paper this way, it will give you, it allows you to make 9 cards out of each sheet, each 12 by 12 sheet. So that is fabulous, especially if you are making swap cards like I do all the time. Okay, so we will first be using the Misty Moonlight cardstock, and this is, oh, I decided to do it in a different direction, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, this is going to be, and I'll have all the dimensions on my, when I post this. It's going to be 11 inches long by 4 1/4, and it's going to be scored at 5 1/2. Yep, okay. Then we're going to be using, this is also, I believe, a new color, and it is, no, it's not a new color, Cajun Craze. It's just, I've never had it before. And this piece is going to be, 5 1/4 by 4. All right, so first I'm going to go ahead and I am going to have hand lotion on my hands. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, and where's my bone folder? Okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of stuff from my fingers on there. I just put lotion on. Okay, Cajun Craze is going to go on top like that, and then I'm going to use, now I cut this designer series paper 2 different ways, and I find it interesting. I'm going to try and get this out without destroying what I'm doing. And I just want to show you what a difference it makes. Okay, this piece is that the bigger piece? Okay. The Whisper White's going to go on the inside, so we can look at that later. All right. So I did this 2 different ways today. And yeah, okay. Now, to get the 9 pieces of designer series paper out of your 12 by 12 sheet, you are going to cut your designer series paper at 3 7/8 by 4 inches. And then what I did is you cut it on the 4-inch side, and I cut it on the diagonal. Okay, now what that does is it gives you a little framework around the edge. I also did a piece, and this was by mistake, but I kind of like it. Same designer series paper, but this sheet is 4 by, I can't see it, hold on a second, 4 by 3 7/8, but what happened is I cut it on the 3 7/8 side, not the 4-inch side. So look how different that is, and I also did cut it in a different direction. But what this does is it pulls your paper all the way to the outside edge of your second layer. Cammy, quiet. But it also makes your section here much larger than this section. So same size paper, cut on a different edge. That's all it is, but it makes a completely different card. Now, what I also did is I used the dies from the stitched shape dies, and that's what these look like. You've got ovals, circles, and squares. Gammy, quiet. Hey, stop. Sorry about that, folks. Let me just put that back in. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what I did is I used an oval for the panel that's got the larger section open, and then I used the square for the one with the smaller section. So got that, and I did cut the ovals out. Here's the oval, and here's the square. This one I cut 2 pieces out. I cut a piece out with the Misty Moonlight and Whisper White, and this I cut an oval out of just the Whisper White. Okay, so this is the card we're going to work on today. This one I'll make, and then I'll have it up when I have everything posted. I just don't want to take all of your time up trying to make cards today. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take one of our pieces of Whisper White that is going to be on the inside. We're going to stamp that. And on the inside of that, all right, we are going to, oh, and that piece is 5 1/4, should be by 4. Yep, okay, so we're going to get that out of the way. And what I'm going to do is, I'm also using Soft Suede and Misty Moonlight. This is a Virgin Misty Moonlight, brand new, just opened it up this morning. I got a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, and it's got my Halloween stuff in it. I didn't know whether to do an unboxing or a card, and I thought I'll do the unboxing on a different day, when it's closer to when you can actually order products from that. Okay, so first off, I think I'm just going to do the world on this one. And there are two worlds. This one shows Europe, that's Australia, and this one shows North America. That's Canada, the United States, and South America, and Central America. Okay, so we're going to, now there is a side to this, so I would just try to get the center line as close to the center as you want it, okay? And we're going to take and since this is a brand new case, it's a little difficult to open. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to stamp off onto a piece of paper. And we'll put this underneath it. Just because I want this to be lighter. I don't want it to be screaming out when they open up the card. So I'm just going to stamp off. And since this is a little bit bigger, you really have to make sure that you stamp you put pressure on the entire stamp. Okay, so I'm just stamping here down in the corner. Okay, there. And we will get that cleaned off because I will end up with ink everywhere. Sorry. Love my chamois. Best thing, along with my take your pick tool. Okay, so we've got that. I'm not sure, did I decide I was going to put, because my sentiment on the outside is going to be congratulations on this new beginning. This would be a great card for one of your college students that's finally got a job. Hopefully, I know with COVID going on, they may not have jobs, but this is a perfect masculine card for that. And how about if we do no, I have to do, this has to go on the outside. Okay, so we'll decide what to do on the inside later. Okay, so we're going to have that done. I wanted to get that. The other thing that I did was I stamped the, this is an, what do they call it? Okay, this is in a little baggie. Had to do this in a little baggie so it wouldn't get lost. Okay, here's the die for the quill pen. That's what it is. And that is done in the Misty Moonlight. And then I did the little ink wells in Soft Suede. Okay, so those are already done. Didn't want to take your time up on that. And then we'll set those off to the side so I can lose them. And make sure to get them on, because these are all, one of each is going to go on the outside. Okay, I don't want to lose my dies, so I'm going to put them back in this little baggie. Now, what I wanted to do was show you how I stamped the world. Okay, so, yeah, okay. We're going to take this is the oval die cut, and I'm going to use the Soft Suede for the base of the world. And I got a little trick for you. Okay, so first we're going to ink that up. Okay, and get that, I'm putting it toward the bottom as straight as I can. Awesome. Again, sorry, if I don't clean these, I will end up with ink everywhere. Okay, now we've got the world. I'm going to close this up or else I will be wearing it. I am not the neatest stamper in the world. Now, this is the world, and I am going to give you a little hint on how to get this lined up with that base. Okay, let me take, I hate taking that off, shoot. Okay, can you see the bottom edge of the world? And again, that line in the center, kind of line that up over the stem of the base, the holder for the, and I hope my head isn't in the way. I put the bottom edge of that entire rubber stamp at the bottom edge of this, and it pretty well got it set on straight. Okay, and we're gonna go straight down. There you go. How do you like that? A little off, but not too bad. And it ends up sitting right on the base. Perfect. Okay. All right, we're gonna get that off of there. And again, all the dimensions and everything will be on the, this will be posted on YouTube later, and it will also be on my website. Okay, now I'm going to close this up. I think I'm pretty well done with it for right now. Okay, so we're going to take our liquid glue, and we're going to get our base here. And first we're going to take this. This is the one where I cut it on the 3 7/8 side, not the 4-inch side. So what that does is you don't end up with the framework around the outside. This goes all the way to the edge, but it also gives you a larger panel here. I kind of like it. Like I said, you can still get 9 cuts out of a 12 by 12 sheet using these measurements, and that's a little bit too much ink, that or glue, that's gonna end up coming out there. All right, so I'm gonna put this all the way to the edge. Harder to hold this. All right, so I'm going all the way to the top and to the edges. And what you can do then is pick it up and slide it so that it's even. There you go. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Now we do the other side. And again, you can cut this at any diagonal that you want. It didn't matter. All I did was put it in my cutter, and I didn't measure anything, and I wouldn't. I would just go with it. Let them all be a little different if you're going to make a bunch of them. I'm trying to get over a little bit there. Okay, so now for the placement of, where did my little, there they are. I'm going to use 2 of these quills, I think. Let's see how that looks. With the inkwell down here somewhere. What do you think, huh? How do you think that looks? And then my sentiment will go maybe here. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'd like to put the world up using, oops, I'm stuck here, using Stampin' Dimensionals. And I think I need a new sheet here. It's always fun when you get a new sheet out. Okay, so this is rather a large die cut. So I would use quite a few. I'm going to use at least 4. I'm going to put 4 on, and then I'm probably going to put 2 in the center. Nope, nah, just 1. 1 should be sufficient. Okay, I'm going to take your pick tool and take the paper backing off. There we go. And we will put this, I think I'm going to put it off to the side just a little bit. Again, that's totally up to you where you want to place it. And I am going to put this up on a mini dimensional. Because I need to stick, I may have to cut off some of the quill. I don't want it sticking up too high. Yeah, there's a little mini. Didn't know if I had any left. I'm going to put that down kind of at the bottom. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to attach this to the base right now, just so that I'm not pressing that and deflating the dimensional a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to put our liquid glue. Yes, there are new tape runners. I am not good with tape. I like the glue because I can move it around. Because I'm not that good at getting it on the first try. There you go. All right. So, where do you think our little guy should go? Nah, I think down here. I think, yeah, down there. Let's see how that's gonna work here. Okay. So we'll take that backing off. And we'll put him right there. Okay, pick that up. Let's see how that looks. Oh, perfect. I like that. Okay, so we're going to just put a little bit of glue on down here on the quill part. And I'm sliding it on one side of the dimensional, trying not to get any on the paper. And I want it to kind of lean over. I'm going to take my take your pick tool and just press down on that to get the glue to set. You can still move it, but it's really neat. You can, it sets up pretty fast. And then we'll do this one over like that. Okay. There we go. Again, oops. Using my take your pick tool to try and get that to stick to the paper. It likes to be held down, and then it won't move. Perfect. Okay, one of the other things that I used today is another one of my favorites. This is the new Lovely Labels Pick a Punch. You have 6 different ways that you can punch a label. Now I did both ends. That was used on something that I did yesterday, and I'm going to do that with this is it might be a little bit too big. It should be all right. Okay, I'm going to use this one. This is my favorite one. One of the things to do, first unlock it. Then what you do is you put it in here and you get it lined up so that it's even on both sides. And punch, and there you go. Perfect. Okay, I am going to go ahead and stamp this. And I think I'm going to do the wording in the soft suede. And like I said, the wording is, congratulations on this new beginning. And this could be for anything, but I think it would be perfect for a young man getting his first job or going off to college. I think that'd be great. If the colleges ever open up again. Sad state of affairs. Okay, so I'm going to put it over here close to the edge. Hopefully I get it straight. No. Okay, so what we're going to do is go in and punch the other side. And try to get that in there straight. Okay, pretty good. All right, so now what we're going to do is turn this around. Which way was that? Okay, so I did that so it's higher up on that end. Okay, so we're going to turn that around and try and get this straight this time. Better. Not perfect, but better. Remember, this is a handmade card. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip the end. Get that out of the way. Perfect. Throw that away. And I'm going to put this up on some mini dimensionals. We're going to have that. No, you know what? I'm going to attach. I'm going to put that. Or how about under here? Oh, I like that. Okay, we're not going to put that on dimensionals. We're just going to use glue. This is what you do. You just start putting things together and decide what works and what doesn't. And you don't need a. You don't. Gammy, I'm really sorry. Gammy. Sorry. Perfect. Okay. There you go. Now, I have some, I think these are bronze. I am not sure. It doesn't have a color on here. Stars. And I am going to use my Take Your Pick tool. My favorite thing in the world, besides my and we're going to just put a star up here. I think that's perfect. And we're going to use some of the soft suede. I believe that's what this, oh, Early Espresso. And this is where is it? Where's the English? 6.4 millimeters. 1/4 inch wide. This is faux suede, and I'm not going to do a bow. I'm just going to tie a knot. That's simple enough. We don't want it to be too big. Okay. And it's going that way. All right. Yeah, a little shorter on one side than the other. They don't have to be perfect, but that was a little bit too much off. Okay, so I think that goes perfect underneath the world. And we're going to take our mini glue dots and take that and put that on the back of the knot. And attach that right under there. Okay, and then we are going to take the, there it is. Right now, I'm just going to go with the world, and I'm going to side. And we can always stamp it later. There wasn't a sentiment right there that I really enjoyed. So let's just put this on the inside. Perfect. And there you have it. A great masculine card. Who wouldn't want to get that? And there's, you know, movement and everything on it. I just love it. I want to thank you for coming and joining me today. I had a great time, and yes, this is a mess. Please know that if you are, if you don't have a demonstrator and you would love to become an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, that doesn't mean you have to do what I do. You can join just to get the discount. Okay, so what happens is it's $99 and you get $125 worth of product. You pick it out. We don't pick it out for you, and you'll get a complimentary 1 month of paper pumpkin. And like I said, you get to pick out the supplies. I'll help you decide what the best supplies are for you. If you would like to become a demonstrator, please go to my website and join there. If you just want to become a customer, that is fabulous too. If you need my help, please give me a call. Give me a private message, send me an email, and I believe my telephone number is somewhere on the website. You can always call me. I would love to chat with you, and I hope you have a great and safe week and a healthy one. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me. Have a great one. Bye.